Hey, what's up, everybody? What's the deal? Brooke from Tech Fiends here with another video for you. And in this video, we'll be discussing the Samsung Gear S3 Frontier, and more specifically, what I consider to be the most fully functional watch face for this watch. So if you're ready like I am, let's get to it. Okay, guys, so here we are with the watch face. Again, this is the X Clock Color Weather. Got a couple notifications there. Clear those out. Now, what I really love about this watch face is not only does it show me my battery percentage on my watch, but it does show me on my phone as well, along with the weather. So I do have it connected to my LG G6 here. It's showing on my watch that I have 90%. Let's just double check that. As you can see, 90% there. And on the G6 is indicating 74% battery. Just double check that, and 74% battery. So this is definitely very accurate, and it's from all my experiences gives you those numbers in real time. So definitely a huge plus there. And I've found a couple other third-party watch faces that can do this, but I've also experienced a lot of battery drain with those. Some watches that I got out of Facer, which I like I like the variety of watch faces that Facer offers, but I have a lot of issues with getting that app to run smoothly on this watch. And like I said, you get a lot of battery drain. So I found this watch face to be just definitely a go-to that I use a lot. The added functionality of the weather is definitely a huge plus as well. So pretty much all my information I need on a daily basis at any time of the day is right here in front of me. And it really is a huge bonus, because I find myself not pulling out my phone as much to check the weather or check my battery percentage. Plus I'm getting all my notifications right here. So, you know, it definitely helps me save on battery life on my phone. Now with this watch face, it is customizable. You have a few options. As you can see, I have the weather here in the middle. The time in the middle, time and date, weather at the bottom. Just simply double tapping on that will rearrange that order where you can put the time at the bottom if you prefer to have the weather displayed a little bit more prominently. Also, so you got that action of simply double tapping to rearrange the order, but tapping with two fingers will bring you to the option of the background color as well as the highlight colors. So as you can see here, I have a black background with the blue. You can also change from Fahrenheit or Celsius here, and simply just tapping here will funnel through those options. And I apologize if the white background is a little hard to see, but as you see, you do have a few different color options you can go with. I like to always just go with the black, and pretty much all these look pretty good with the black background, the green, blue, orange. So definitely a lot of options here to go with. Like I said, you know, I like to usually stick with a black background, just you know, for battery saving purposes, and I think it just looks better with the watch. Okay, so now also just worth noting, you will need a companion app in order to get this functionality on your watch. So let's go ahead and check that out now. And it is the Zmatic Gear service. You will need to install this plugin. As you can see, I already have it installed. And don't let the low ratings on this or the watch face deter you. This is because a lot of people are having trouble with the functionality of the weather staying on. I shouldn't have that issue now, but what happens is if you change this watch face, which I know a lot of people do, that's one of the perks of having a smartwatch is the ability to be able to change watch faces on the fly. So if you change watch faces, and okay, so now let's say I want to go back to this one. Let's see if we get the. Let's see what happens when we go back to our color weather. Okay, now the weather immediately came back up. Now that's not always the case. I don't know what happens if it's disconnected for a certain amount of time. What happens is you'll lose the weather, and it'll just be a blank spot here. So if and when that does happen, all you simply need to do is go back to the Play Store, uninstall the Zematic Gear service, and simply just reinstall it. As soon as that app downloads and is on your phone, you'll notice immediately that the weather is back on the watch. Now, I know some people may some people may think, hey, that's a bit of a hassle. I don't want to do all that. But it's really a matter of, 10, 15 seconds. Might not be for everybody, but it's not a huge deal for me. So I like the functionality of the watch. I like the look of it. So it's worth the trade-off. Like I said, you do have. Let me show you where this is at. Also, Samsung Galaxy Gear App Store. X-Clock color weather. Like I said, don't let these reviews steer you wrong. A lot of people gave us some low ratings because they're not getting the weather to display properly. It works for you the first time you install the plug-in. From there, you power the watch off, or switch to a different watch face for so long to come back and the weather's not displaying any longer. So like I said, if that does happen to you, all you simply need to do is uninstall the plugin, reinstall it, and you're good to go. Now, as you can see, this developer, he or she does have a lot of other watch faces. And I'm sure a lot of these also have the functionality where you have the weather. You also have your phone and battery, as well as the watch battery displayed on the watch. So most of these do cost between $1 and $2. I can't remember how much I paid for the one that I'm using, the color weather. I believe it could have been $2, but trust me, it's definitely well worth the price. And lastly, before I get out of here, just wanted to give you a quick look at the always on display for this watch face. And what I love about it is that even though the watch is technically off right now, as you can see, you still get the battery meter for the watch and the phone, and you still have your time and date there as well. So a nice little added touch that's going to save you some battery on your watch and your phone. And then of course, by simply waking the watch up, you're right back to your weather. So again, this was the X-Clock color weather. You can find it for $2 in the Samsung Gear Galaxy App Store. I'll leave a link for it below in the description. I'll leave a link for the plugin you'll need from the Play Store, and also a link for the band if that's something you're interested in as well. Please give me a thumbs up if you like the content. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have any comments or questions, leave those down below and I'll definitely respond to that. Especially if you have any recommendations for any other watch faces or apps for the Gear S3. Always on the hunt for new ones. I know you guys could have been anywhere else, but you're here with me watching this video, and I definitely appreciate that. And until the next one, peace.